Oh, hi. Okay, so I'm still in Scotland. I was here for work mainly, filming a couple of episodes for the upcoming Boots and Heels YouTube series. A couple of thoughts on the trip. It's been good. It's been, because obviously for me, when I say thoughts, I'm talking about from a photographic and videography sense. So for me, I came here and I didn't have my car. I travelled up by train from London, and kind of used a hotel just outside of Glasgow as our base. So I only had the one camera bag. In it I had my GFX 50R and my Fuji X-T3, and I had two lenses on that. The 23mm for most of the filming. In fact, all of the filming is done on the 23. It's the new one, which only just came out, and it's amazing. The other one I brought with me was for a couple of cheeky landscape photos that I wanted to take, and that was the 18mm f1.4. And again, all the other portrait work and photography stuff was mostly done, like editorial photography was done on the GFX 50R because of the larger sensor. If it goes into print, they get a better image out of it, I believe. But the thing I wanted to talk about, obviously I was limited with what I could bring. So normally I have these lights. They're Godox or Godox, however you pronounce them. They're basically, I've got the AD 300 Pros. I've got two of them, and I use them for pretty much every shoot I do, especially like portrait shoots. I swear by them. Now, I couldn't bring those because obviously I've got the train up here, and I also, with those, I use a lot of diffusers, and I couldn't really use them because I couldn't really bring them because they're pretty big. They're very powerful, but they're very big and they wouldn't fit in the bag. So I kind of had to cut my losses a little bit, and I opted for this, which is a Godox V1. Ooh. So yeah, opted for this is a Godox V1. Yeah, and it performed really well. I was quite shocked actually. I think it's a really good solution if you're out on the road and you've got to do a portrait shoot and you can't bring everything that you want for whatever reason, like you're traveling by train or airplane or whatever. So this has been an absolute godsend this week. It's been just amazing to use. Now, again, I couldn't bring a light stand. So again, I had the one tripod which I attached to the side of my bag, and I used that instead and basically attached it. And like, I'm such an idiot, I didn't realise that most flashlights, or speed lights, whatever you want to call them, I know they came with this, but I didn't realise it had a little adapter on the end which you can put on any single tripod. So before the trip, I did realise this, so I thought, yeah, that will have to do, because obviously I can't bring two light stands or one light stand, but I can bring a tripod and also use the tripod later for any sort of interview work or any sort of, sort of landscape long exposure shots, which I've done a couple of those while I'm here. So yeah, I mean, that was the solution this weekend, and kind of like the revelation for me that it does perform pretty well in daylight conditions, especially when shooting against the sun. We've got some really great portraits that we took up near Glencoe, yeah, you can see for yourself on the shots here how they've come out. I think that's about it really. In terms of other stuff here, I mean, yeah, it's one amazing, incredible part of the country. And I'm definitely going to come back. I've got to. I'd love to come back with a bit more time and just explore the area and not be restricted to the fact that I don't have a car. So yeah, I've loved it. Here's some photos.